Hey y'all, and happy Saturday. I just wanted to come on here for a quick minute, and honestly, it's not because I wanted to, but there was just something that I was reading this morning and I felt led to share, and I was going to wait till I got back from vacation because I explained to Jesus that I'm on vacation and I didn't want to share it right now. And then I explained that it was also Saturday, so people ain't really listening like that on a Saturday. You know, you could try them on a Sunday, you can motivate them on a Monday, but Saturdays they out and about. But I wanted to be obedient, so I was reading this verse, and I want to read it to you. And it's 2 Corinthians 12:10, and it says, "For the sake of Christ, then I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong." And this is Paul teaching he's teaching and he's writing to the Corinthians, and he's talking about a thorn that he had in his side that he begged God to remove, but God basically did not remove that thorn. God basically said his grace was sufficient for Paul, and that in his weakness, God's power would be made perfect. And so Paul took what God said and he applied it to many different things that he was dealing with. And so he said that his mindset would be, no matter what he was facing, he would be content in it. No matter if he was being insulted by others, he would be content in it. No matter if it was calamity he's facing or calamity happening all around the world, he would be content in it. No matter if he was being talked about and persecuted for what God had asked him to do, he would be content in it. No matter if he was dealing with hardships, struggles, financial hardships, sickness, whatever it may be, he would be content in it. That was the mindset that he decided to adopt because of what God had spoken to him, because of what he experienced and walked through with this thorn in his side, because of how God responded to him and taught him concerning that thorn in his side. Because God said, no, I'm not removing that, because you have what it takes to handle whatever that is. Because whatever you're dealing with, my grace is sufficient for you to walk through that thing. My grace is sufficient for whatever you're dealing with. And he told Paul, my power is made perfect when you're weak. That's when God steps in for us. When we're weak, when we can't go any further, when we seem like we're at the end of our rope, that's when God's power steps in. And so I want to ask you, what is your perspective on the things you're dealing with today?